harmful weeds have invaded much of our region, wreaking havoc along the way. As Peter Quinlan explains, we should all be on the lookout because these plants have the potential to take over fields and even kill livestock.
Yeah, there's these little seed pods here.
Introducing the Horrealism. This seemingly harmless plant can cause serious chaos on your farm.
The Horrealism is toxic to horses, and the prohibited noxious is the worst category you can have in the Alberta Weed Control Act.
And it's actually illegal to have this hardy perennial on your property.
It's a prohibited noxious, so it is the worst classification of weed here in Alberta. So we'll be keeping, close contact with the landowners that have this weed on their land.
The weeds are more common in Saskatchewan, but Wansik says it has recently spread across the border into our region.
The MD of Wainwright found this plant last year. It was our first year that we discovered this in our MD, and after its discovery we found that we had, give or take, about 8 to 10 quarters, which is a lot of land here in the MD.
In addition to being toxic to horses, the plant can also take over cultivated or pasture lands quite quickly, as it is often difficult to spot.
It looks like common yarrow, however, under closer inspection, you can definitely tell with these little pods that it is not common yarrow.
So if you find this plant on your property, Wansik has some advice.
The best thing to do, if found, is either dig them up and throw them in a bag and take them to your local incinerator, or burn them on site if you're on an acreage or on a farm.
For more information, contact your municipal district office. Peter Quinlan, Newcap News.
Well, a local Denwood man is counting his lucky stars after winning big on the Lotto 649. The kicker, he held the $100,000 ticket for close to 3 months without even knowing. Joseph Ramsey bought his $75 ticket at the East Alta Co-op in Wainwright in the middle of May, but it wasn't until just recently that he took it to the self-checker, finding the biggest surprise of his life. His extra number matched the last digit of the jackpot number to win him $100,000. Joseph is planning to take his boys on a trip to Europe with the winnings and put the rest away for retirement. What a lucky guy. Well, animal lovers, the SPCA is hiring. Jennifer and Allison have all the details and introduce us to some amazing pets up for adoption on this week's Pet Project.
This here is Rizzo. She's a 4-month-old chocolate lab cross. She is microchipped. She's up to date on her vaccinations. She will need to be spayed though, and to get her rabies vaccination.
Yes, she is a typical puppy, a typical lab puppy. She's got a lot of energy to burn. So a family that could keep up with her would be really great. She loves other animals, so she would love to go to a home maybe with another dog friend or some kids just to run around and play with her. And of course the family would just have to be aware that she is a puppy, so they'd have to be willing and able to see her through her puppyhood.
Here we have Lucy and Noir.
Yes, Lucy's up front here. Noir is the black medium-haired cat there. These two are actually two of our longest residents here at the shelter. They've been with us since December 2011. And they came in from a hoarding situation, so they've definitely been through a lot in their lives so far.
And they're both 2.5 years old. They're spayed, they're microchipped, and they're up to date on their vaccinations. They'll just need their rabies.
Yes, exactly. They are really, really social cats. They really do love people. They just get a little uncomfortable going into new situations, so it'll just take them a little while to sort of get used to their new home, but once they do, they'll warm right up to you. And they do qualify for our Adopt Me, Adopt My Shadow for Free program, so you can adopt both of these girls for the price of one. If they're already spayed and microchipped, they're pretty much ready to go.
The SPCA are hiring right now. What are you guys looking for?
Yeah, we're looking for a part-time kennel support staff. So we're looking for somebody who has a love of animals, potentially some experience working with animals would be an asset, and also somebody that's able to work in a physically demanding environment. So for more information, people can go on our website at lloydminsterspca.org.
The Pet Project is sponsored by Quick Pick Waste Disposal. Locally owned and operated and serving urban, rural, and industrial customers in Lloydminster and region.